Now, major WWE wrestlers have been dealing with injuries when there has few more days to WrestleMania 41. WrestleMania is the biggest annual event held by WWE because WWE's creative team and Triple H work hard to increase the appeal of their fans through matches held at a big event like WrestleMania, and their biggest plan is to build better storylines and provide better matches in WrestleMania. Just when WWE had created good storylines for their wrestlers, several of their senior superstars suddenly got injured. But now, with about a week left until WrestleMania, this shocking news has become to know. At the end of this video, we will talk about what benefits Randy Orton will get from the cancellation of the match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton at WrestleMania 41. We will now, currently, according to reports, 10 major wrestlers have been injured. Among those 10, several senior wrestlers' big names are included in the list. In this video, we'll talk all the things about who are those 10 wrestlers, what kind of injury really happened to them, and when they'll recover from their injuries and return to WWE. Number 1, Kevin Owens. If you look at the injury that Kevin Owens has, he has a neck injury. Kevin Owens talked about his injury and said that he had been suffering from the injury for the past few months because he had some really tough matches last month. In that case, Kevin Owens has had some of the best matches for WWE, despite being injured for the past few months. For example, he had a good fight last time with Sami Zayn, which was a no disqualification match. Before that, he fought against Cody Rhodes, who is now the undisputed WWE champion at the Royal Rumble. That match also ended in a very painful way for Owens. Even with this neck injury, he gave to his wrestling fans great matches. He had been worked hard both physically and mentally to get to these matches. Now, it is reported that his injury has worsened, but recently WWE was planning to put a blockbuster match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton at WrestleMania. This match was well received among the fans. The fans were eager to see the match between these two. But at this time, he suddenly comes with sad news for his fans. This has created a lot of curiosity among many wrestling fans. Now, won't there be a WrestleMania match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton? Will Kevin Owens not participate in WrestleMania 41? What is Kevin Owens' injury status? How long will it take for Kevin Owens to recover from his injury? What will happen to Randy Orton's WrestleMania match? WWE is now facing many problems about this scenario. Now, according to Kevin Owens' situation, he will not be able to compete at WrestleMania 41. What he said on the last SmackDown episode was that according to his medical reports, he is not fit to wrestle right now, and that it will take him at least 6 to 12 months to recover from this injury. Considering all of this, it can be said that it will take around late 2025 or early 2026 for Kevin Owens' injury to heal and for him to return to WWE, so that the match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton, scheduled for WrestleMania 41, has been canceled. This has come as a really sad to wrestling fans. Number 2, Bronson Reed. Known as Big Bronson Reed, he is currently suffering from a leg injury. He suffered this injury during the Survivor Series War Game held in November of last year. If we look at how he sustained this injury while attempting to perform a tsunami splash during that match. It is reported that he will take some time to recover from his current injury. According to medical reports, he is not in a good health condition to compete at WrestleMania 41 this year. This is why it is often reported that he is unable to return at WrestleMania 40. Number 3, JD McDonagh. He has 2 injuries to his rib and lung. If you look at the injury that JD McDonagh has, he played a tag team match on the Raw episode held on January 27th of this year. He teamed up with Dominic Mysterio to fight against the War Riders. It is reported that he was injured when he hit a moonsault outside the ring. This is why JD McDonagh suffered a rib and lung injury. He sustained the injury during the match, but it was discovered during a medical checkup after the match that he had sustained the injury. Later, McDonagh informed his fans about this on social media. However, according to reports, there is no word yet on when his return will happen. It is said that he will return in very soon. Number 4, Nia Jax. Currently, Nia Jax is absent from WWE. Nia Jax's disappearance has been highlighted to the fans, and they are seeking about what happened to her all of a sudden. She has not participated in WWE matches since Elimination Chamber. If we look at the reason for that, it is said that she is suffering from an undisclosed health issue. However, on the other hand, it is also said that Nia Jax does not have any illness. Nia Jax has not been seen on WWE TV shows since her defeat to Tiffany Stratton at Elimination Chamber. There has been no official explanation for Nia Jax's absence, but some media outlets are reporting that she is suffering from an undisclosed health issue. However, according to current reports, Nia Jax's return is still undecided. Perhaps WWE is planning a surprise return at WrestleMania 41. Since there is no exact mention of Nia Jax's injury, WWE may have given Nia Jax some time to rest. If that's a WWE's plan, they could also be planning to make a surprise entry for Nia Jax at WrestleMania 41. So let's see, since there is currently no information about Nia Jax's return, there are rumors that she could make a surprise entry during the Tiffany Stratton and Charlotte Flair match at WrestleMania 41 and disrupt their match. Because the last time Nia Jax fought Tiffany Stratton for the Women's Championship title, Nia Jax lost in that match. Therefore, there is a possibility that Nia Jax will return at WrestleMania in order to take revenge for the loss. Number 5, Ilya Dragunov. The injury he has is that he suffered a torn ligament injury while playing at a house show with Gunther on September 28, 2024. He has not returned to WWE since this injury. He has been away from WWE TV shows for 6 months now. The update on his injury is that his condition is now improving, and it is not yet known whether he will return at WrestleMania 41 or not. However, it's mentioned that his return, if it happens, will be around June of this year. Number 6, Asuka. We all know who is Asuka. She is one of the best wrestlers in the women's division. Asuka's current injury is a knee injury. When talking about Asuka's injury status, it is said that she has suffered a niggling knee injury. Asuka was injured at the Backlash event in France last year. Asuka had to undergo surgery due to this. Now, according to current reports, Asuka's injury condition has improved. Therefore, WWE could bring Asuka back at any time. However, although there is no exact date for Asuka's return, it is reported that her return will happen very soon. Number 7, Apollo Crews. Apollo Crews is currently out with a torn pec injury. He last competed against Johnny Gargano on the January 24, 2025 episode of SmackDown. In that match, Apollo Crews successfully defeated Johnny Gargano. He immediately went to a doctor after that match and underwent a medical checkup, because he is doing this out of suspicion due to some injury he sustained in that match. It was then revealed that he had sustained some injury to his pectoral and shoulder while fighting Johnny Gargano. Currently, there is no date yet for his return. However, according to rumors, fans are hoping that Apollo Crews will recover from his injury soon and return to WWE. Number 8, Kairi Sane. Currently, Kairi Sane is suffering from an arm injury. Kairi Sane is a tag team partner of Asuka. Kairi Sane was last seen on the December 16, 2024 episode of Raw. From that day until today, Kairi Sane has not been seen in WWE. The biggest reason for this is because of the arm injury she has suffered. But now, according to reports, her injury condition has improved. It has been about a year since she was injured, and recently Kairi Sane participated in a wrestling promotion at the Korakuen Hall in Japan. Therefore, it is reported that Kairi Sane is now eligible for ring entry. Therefore, it can be said that the WWE creative team will bring her to WWE very soon, but there is no exact date for her return either, so I'm hoping she'll make a surprise return at WrestleMania 41. Number 9, Tanga Loa. Tanga Loa is a member of the Bloodline. He last appeared in the Survivor Series War Game held in November 2024. It was during this War Game that he suffered an injury. After the War Game, Tanga Loa, his health was not so good, so he went to a doctor. There, the doctor told him that he had a torn bicep injury. This is why the doctors gave him a medical report saying that he needs to rest for at least 8 weeks. This is why currently he is missing in the Bloodline team. But now more than 8 weeks have passed. But Tanga Loa still has not made a comeback to WWE. This suggests that he is in a fairly good injury situation. There is currently no specific date for his return. I think he could make a surprise return at WrestleMania between John Cena and Cody Rhodes. Number 10, Noam Dar. Looking at Noam Dar's injury status, he has had to face a leg injury. He suffered this injury in June 2024. Noam Dar is a famous wrestler in the NXT brand of WWE. It is reported that he injured his leg while jumping during a match. It is also said that he even had tears in his eyes at that time. Also, there is no report about Noam Dar's return yet. It is said that he will also return to WWE very soon. Currently, many of the WWE's top wrestlers and several senior wrestling stars have been injured. Due to this, all of the upcoming WWE schedules and matches have been completely canceled. How will this affect the upcoming big events like WrestleMania? There are many such problems has been already occurred. The biggest problem right now is Kevin Owens' injury, because the undisputed WWE Universal Championship match between Cody Rhodes and John Cena, the triple threat match between Roman, Punk, and Seth Rollins, and the World Heavyweight Championship match between Jey Uso and Gunther at WrestleMania 41. After those 3 matches, the named best match to be held this year is the blockbuster match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton. It can be said that the cancellation of one of the best matches to be held at WrestleMania like this is a big disadvantage for the fans. But another special thing we need to consider here is that Randy Orton had a back injury before his recent return to WWE. It was a pretty big injury. He didn't even come to WWE for about a year because of it. After recovering, Randy returned and had several good matches. But competing with a wrestler like Kevin Owens in this situation is not an easy business, because Owens' finishing move is the Bapa Powerbomb. Otherwise, he uses the stunner shot also. Stunner is not a problem, but Owens sometimes hits his Bapa Powerbomb outside the ring on the ring edges. If such a blow had hit Randy Orton's back, it could have had a big impact on Randy Orton, who is coming back from back injury. This is why if the match between Kevin Owens and Randy Orton had happened, it would have even been a career threat for Randy Orton. But currently, this match has been canceled due to Kevin Owens' injury. This is very good news for Randy Orton from a health perspective. With WrestleMania now just a week away, WWE has to change the Randy Orton storyline and give him an opponent. Randy Orton's WrestleMania opponent has not been officially announced yet. It is reported that his opponent will be announced directly at WrestleMania. We will see how Randy's storyline will develop with more updates in the future. So guys, comment your thoughts on these injuries. Then I'll see you again with another huge update. Have a great day.